Hank here with my review of EMEET's StreamCam One. EMEET was kind enough to send over 2 StreamCam One cameras for the purpose of this review. Inside the box, of course, you get the camera. Concealed in this excellent carrying case, you get the clip-on wireless microphone with the magnetic windscreen, a USB-C to USB-C cable with a USB-C to A adapter, the regular documentation that you would expect, and for the first time in human history, useful stickers. What's cool about the stickers is you can identify the camera and its wireless mic by color coding them. Build-wise, the StreamCam One cameras are heavy-duty in the hand, but not so heavy-duty that they're not easily mounted. The camera comes with a 1/2.8-inch Sony Sensor. When I first read about the EMEET StreamCam One, when I was doing my research, and I saw that they were using Sony sensors, I thought to myself, this company is serious. As I stated, you have a well-constructed body for the camera, a USB-C connection, a micro SD card slot, a 3.5 millimeter jack that you can input audio from an audio interface or a mixer. You have front and back LED indicator lights, 1/4-inch threaded hole so you can mount them to camera stands just like you would a DSLR. The cameras each have 2 built-in mics and then 1 detachable lapel mic with magnetic dead cat. The StreamCam One has a suggested retail price of $249.99 US, but on EMEET's own site at the time of this recording, they were just $189.99 US. Feature-wise, the cameras are capable of going up to 1080p at 30 frames a second and support HDR. The 5200 milliampere-hour battery is good for up to 8 hours of life. Users can connect up to 3 StreamCam One wirelessly via Wi-Fi or hotspot, or use USB-C to connect to a computer or laptop. You're also able to stream to multiple destinations with EMEET's one-click multi-platform live streaming. To top it off, you can add text and images to live streams. Right now, I have both StreamCam Ones connected to my streaming PC via USB-C, but in wireless mode, that's where this camera really shines. Changing your location is a snap. Inside the setting, I'm going to turn the cameras off just because I have too much going on the network right now. And having them on there, plus my phone, plus a football game that's streaming over Wi-Fi, etc., etc. I don't want that distracting me. So in here, in the app, you would have your cameras right on there. You could toggle them on and off. You can adjust the image of the cameras in here with the settings. You can use filters on there. You have camera mode, mirroring. Under here, you have camera settings, camera streaming. So you could just click the streaming button, set up where you want to stream to a custom RTMP, or stream to Twitch, YouTube. Up here, you have the record function where you could record to the SD card, or you could record to your cell phone. You can choose the video quality in which you'd want. I turned mine down just for testing because I have so much going on over Wi-Fi, and your strength of signal will determine the quality you're going to get from the images. But what is cool is that not only can you adjust the video quality, but you can also choose how you're going to tether your cameras to your network. So it could be via Wi-Fi. It could be your cell phone hotspot. The cameras can act as a hotspot using your mobile data, which is what I did when I was out and about recording. And so there's a lot of functionality there. And in studio, you can just connect them USB-C on there. There's the picture-in-picture a little bit, name overlay, and you could even adjust them once you get the position that you can change the position around. So there's a lot to it. It's really easy to do. You can have all these different options. On the audio, you can adjust the audio of each input. Settings are pretty obvious. You have general help. You can set the latency, and it's more so going to depend on your strength of signal again. Video input quality, you can set that in there. I had turned mine way down because I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Zoom and move settings, which the zoom and move on here is pretty cool. Just the technology they're using to track and stuff, it's pretty neat. And then auto directors is just switching between cameras and setting like a time frequency for the switching. But that's just the tip of the iceberg in here. There's a lot to this, and it is just a really well thought out piece of software in my opinion. And I really think that's what separates these cameras from anything else I've used is this software. I think having that ability to make all these adjustments and to stream without needing like a StreamYard or a Restream or any other service, you know, depending on your strength of network, of course, that is a game changer. And this is what the StreamCam One sounds like in my home office. As far as my thoughts on the StreamCam One, I think that the visual quality is really good, considering that at the end of the day, these are essentially webcams more so than a DSLR or something that I would typically use. Subscribers know that I've had a lot of struggles dialing in my DSLR cameras, and for the cost difference, I think this video looks really good in comparison to the videos that I typically put out. And I didn't manipulate the settings at all, just set it and forget it. So ease of use is a plus as well. Another thing I love is having the ability to switch cameras and having the flexibility to expand and get a second or a third StreamCam One and add it to your collection is a great touch as well. And to stay on track with the simplicity portion of things, just think when I'm using my DSLR camera, I either have to have a video switcher or I have to have capture cards. With this, it's all encompassing, including onboard recording, which simplifies my entire process. Also, I didn't have any trouble getting these set up. As soon as I pulled them out of the box, they had charges to them already, and I was able to connect them to my Android phone. Once I downloaded their software, it was really simplistic. And on mobile, being able to switch back and forth, being able to add text to the screen and images to the screen and live stream right from my mobile device. If there were any things I'd push back on, it wouldn't be the lack of 4K, because for me, when I'm streaming, I'm in rural America in Michigan, and I'm not going to be streaming in 4K. At max, I'm probably going to stream in 720. So not having 4K is not a big deal to me, so that's not something I'd mention. I would say it'd be the same thing I'd mention on any webcam, but there's a cool catch on this, is the field of view on these, as you can see, is pretty wide. When I'm controlling the cameras on my cell phone, I'm able to crop in on just the area I want to capture. I think that is so very well thought out, and I don't recall seeing it on other cameras. Maybe you can correct me in the comments. For as far as webcams go, I don't recall having that feature. And the cool tracking feature too, the timed switches, that more than makes up for having a wide field of view, which is the same thing I would say on any webcam style camera. And the only other thing I can really think of that I noticed was the drain on my battery on my cell phone. The cameras will go long beyond my cell phone being dead or being extremely low. So you want to keep that in mind. You might want to plug it in or have your cell phone charging a little bit or a power bank nearby, because I was burning through some battery life trying to do everything on my phone. I have an older Google Pixel, so not the greatest phone of all time by any stretch of the imagination, but still a solid phone, and it's plenty enough for me to go live, do what I need to do, and then get off the phone I really want to thank EMEET for sending these cameras over. I had a lot of fun getting them set up and then just playing around with all the flexibility on mobile. Love that. And also, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share this video out.